We have 9 different shadows and 9 corresponding superpowers. Each has a wounded identity and an intuitive power beyond imagination. The first of the 9 shadows and their superpower, the first one is the shadow of the belief that you're not perfect. It starts with the wound of I'm not perfect. And this wound actually has a superpower of excellence. Yet most people in this wound are self-critical, they see everyone as wrong, very judgmental, and their shadow is this judgmental self. On the high side, their superpower is excellence, high moral order, and it's amazing. Now the second of the 9 shadows is actually the shadow of I'm not worthy. The people that live this wound, they always are trying to be worthy. They never feel that they're up for it. They want to help everyone else. They never seem to get what they want in life because they're so busy helping everyone else. Now on the other side of that wound is the power to move others, have empathy, and the superpower intuitive understanding of what other people need. It is beyond marvelous when people let go of the shadow and rise to their highest potential. If you want to know what your shadow is, the third shadow is the shadow of never good enough. I'm not good enough. And this shadow has a superpower that leads to amazing success and a focus on achievement. Yes, most people just stay in the shadow. They stay focused on how they're not enough. They deceive themselves and deceive others trying to be enough. Yet when they finally let it go and integrate, they can become one of the most successful people. They understand success mapping, achievement, and how to create with precision. The fourth superpower and corresponding shadow is this belief that we don't belong. The shadow of feeling rejected and not fitting in. This is the shadow that creates an artist. The higher side of the shadow, the superpower of the shadow, is artistic creativity and individualism. Yet most people stuck in the shadow feel like they're longing for a lost love. They're a tragic romantic. Yet when they integrate that and receive their power, they become some of the most influential people in pop culture, most influential people in art, and make the world a better place. The fifth way that we're wounded is that we believe we're not capable. We believe we don't have the resources inside of us. The shadow lives in this place where you don't have enough resources, time, money, or knowledge to be able to truly create and have the life you love. The superpower of this is intense focus, intellectual ability, and the understanding of how systems fit together. The superpower is beyond powerful. And when you rise to that, you can create what you love with absolute ease. Now, out of the 9, the 6th superpower and the 6th shadow is this belief that we're not safe and that we need an authority. The wounded identity and shadow is always looking for someone else to tell you what to do. That there's an authority out there that knows how you should live life and they're going to tell you what to do. It creates an intense fear of success. The high side is this amazing ability of risk assessment, threat assessment. The people who have this are the best investors on the planet. They understand risks, they understand reward, and they can always sniff out what's going to go wrong. People may see you as pessimistic, but that turns into a superpower. Now, the 7th superpower and shadow is this inability to be negative at all. This idea to deceive yourself and always stay positive. The enthusiasm that comes with this is amazing and contagious, and that's the superpower. The downside is that you have shiny object syndrome. You bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship because you're so scared of being true with yourself and you're so scared of any negativity. The 7th shadow causes a lot of people to never have what they want in life, yet when they integrate it and rise to their fullest potential, they are one of the most enthusiastic, fun-loving people you ever meet. Now, out of all of the wounds, the 8th wound is the wound of being vulnerable, being powerless. The shadow feels that they're completely powerless and wounded, and they live in this experience that they need to be powerful and strong to survive. Yet the superpower that's born out of that wound is the superpower of leadership, of being the challenger, of being the boss, and being able to take on hard things. Out of all of the 9, the 8th is the one most likely to want to take a leadership role and to thrive in it. The 9th superpower is something you must understand. It's understanding how to create harmony in the world, yet its corresponding shadow is this feeling that you're a nobody, that you're nobody special and that nobody cares about you and why even bother. Yet when you realize this is the most powerful superpower, you have the ability to fit into wherever needs to be fit in. Out of all 9, this is the one that gets overlooked the most because the wound is about getting overlooked. If you want to understand all 9 shadows and how to integrate them, go ahead and click this link below and join me on the training. Bye for now.